Hi guys, I'm going to take you through a beginner workout, and we're only using one red spring, which is one full spring, and we're starting with the long box on. So you're going to start with a 4-point kneeling position. Your shoulders are in line with your wrists, your knees are in line with your hips. If you have any wrist issues, you can always come onto your fists here. Otherwise, keep your palms nice and flat. I want you to take a nice inhale breath to prepare. As you exhale, I want you to start to press away from the box. You're going to round your back, draw your gaze towards your navel, and then inhale, let your belly hang, draw your gaze forward. And again, inhaling here, exhale, let's press away from the box, really rounding through the back. Inhale, let your belly hang, draw your gaze forward. You've got one more here, exhaling, pressing away, really scooping up through the abdominals. And then inhale, let your belly hang. And we're going to find a seated position on top of your box. So we're going to sit facing towards the back, so away from your foot bar. Your feet are on the headrest, and I want you to reach down, grab hold of your short loops. So with your bottom, it should kind of be in the middle of the box, so you've got a nice 90-degree angle with your legs. You're going to bring your hands to the outside of the reformer, and I want you to inhale, grow nice and tall through the crown of your head. On an exhale breath, you're going to press into your straps, draw your hands by your hips. Inhale, float your arms forward. Exhaling, pressing into your straps. Inhale, floating your arms forward. Belly buttons drawing to your spine. Fingertips are reaching long, and I want you to feel your shoulder blades drawing in together so you're opening through the front of the chest. Exhaling, and then inhaling here. Let's do 4 more. You've got your final 3 here. 2 more here. And you've got your last one here. Exhaling, pulling back. I want you to keep your elbows in close by your waist. You're going to lean your upper body forward. If it feels more comfortable for you, you can allow your knees to drop out to the side. Otherwise, keep your legs together. Keeping your elbows in close by your waist, I want you to exhale, reach back through the hands, and then inhaling to bend. Exhaling, pressing back. Inhaling to bend here. Shoulders are down. If this ever feels like it's too much in your neck, you can grab hold of your long loops. That will take out the resistance and take off that pressure. But I want you to focus on your triceps here. Elbows in close by your waist, using your breath. You've got 4 more like this. You've got your final 3 here. 2 more. Nice and controlled. Last one here. Nice. You're going to place your right long loop onto your shoulder pin. Reach with your left hand onto the knotted part, or there's a plastic part on your reformer, onto your rope, sorry. Reach your right hand behind your head. You're going to sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, I want you to draw your elbow in close by your waist, and then inhale, reach the arm forward, keeping the upper body nice and still. It's nice and controlled, reaching through the crown of the head, sitting up nice and tall onto your sit bones. Inhaling here, exhale, drawing the arm back. The next time that you pull into your arm, I want you to add in a rotation towards the hand that's holding the straps. So in this case, my left, and then inhaling, drawing back. Just make sure you've got equal weight through both sit bones, and I really want you to rotate through your torso. Exhaling, trying to get the shoulders wrapping around to face towards the left. Getting that rotation through your spine. Inhaling to release. You've got 4 more here. Keep pulling the arm back. It's almost like it's gliding across the rib cage for 3. 2 more here. Feet are nicely and planted or firmly planted onto your headrest for your last one. You're going to inhale to release the arm. Place your long loop onto your shoulder pin. Let's swap over to the other side. So you're going to reach down, grab hold of either the knotted part or the plastic part. Your left hand's coming behind your head, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, let's pull into the strap, draw your elbow in close by your waist. Inhaling to release. And again, exhaling. Inhaling to release. So it's a single arm pull here. Again, reaching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling, belly buttons drawing to your spine. When you're ready, you're going to rotate towards your right this time, and then inhaling, slowly releasing. Exhaling, wrapping around through the torso. Again, keeping equal weight through both sit bones, using your breath. You've got 4 more like this. Each time that you exhale, I want you to wrap around even further for 3. You've got your final 2 here. And you've got your last 1. Inhaling, slowly releasing. I want you to reach down. You're going to grab hold of the knotted part or the plastic parts with both hands now. And then wiggle your bottom further forward so you've got room, because we're going to come into our roll downs here. So reaching up nice and tall through the crown of the head and reaching long with the arms, you're going to inhale, breath to prepare. As you exhale, I want you to round through your back. It's almost like you're crumbling through your spine. You're sliding your pelvis forward, and I want you to lower yourself down. You're going to come halfway. And then you're going to scoop up and then re-stack up nice and tall. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Let's roll off the sit bones. Sliding your pelvis forward. Keep reaching forwards with your arms. And then re-stacking up nice and tall. You've got 3 more like this. And then re-stacking up nice and tall. You've got your final 2 here. Exhaling. Crumbling through the spine. You should feel your abdominals engaging here. And you've got your last 1. Can you hold it down here, just halfway? I want you to round up just 2 inches and then lower yourself down 2 inches. Exhaling, lifting 2 inches. Inhale to lower down 2 inches. You've got 6 and 5. Keep using your abdominals to scoop yourself up for 4. You've got your final 3 here. 2 more. Last 1, continue that roll up all the way, and then place your long loops onto your shoulder pins. And from here, you're going to wiggle your bottom further forward again, because now we're going to lie ourselves all the way down onto your long box. Interlace your fingertips together. You're going to place your hands behind the base of your neck. Elbows are out nice and wide. Keep yourself lifted into a chest lift position. And then I want you to float your right leg into tabletop and then your left leg. From here, while you're keeping yourself lifted, you're going to inhale, arc your right leg away from you as far as you can, and then exhale, draw it back into tabletop. Inhale, arc the left leg away from you. Exhale, drawing up. So your aim is towards the headrest. Obviously, the lower that you send your leg, the more challenging it is for your lower abdominals. And the higher that you send it, or kind of the midway that you send it. If you send it here, it'll take the pressure off your lower abdominal. So just find the point that suits you. If you can go all the way, that's great. If you can go halfway, that's great too. Belly buttons drawing to your spine, tailbones nice and heavy. If you would like to add on to this, you can add in your double leg toe taps. So both legs reaching out nice and long, and then exhaling, drawing back up. Inhale, toe tapping down. Exhaling, scooping back up, really feeling your lower abdominals do the work here. Can you do 3 more here? Exhaling, drawing them up. You've got 2. And you've got your final 1 here. Place your right leg down onto the headrest, place your left leg, lower your upper body down. Just take a nice deep belly breath here, get that stretch through the back. And then I want you to curl yourself up. You're going to grab on behind your legs, peel yourself up into a seated position, and then you're going to step off of the box. Grab hold of the box, place it off to one side, and you can lift your foot bar up if it's not lifted. And then obviously if it's lifted, keep it lifted. So we're going to come into our scooter here. You're going to step with your left foot on the side of your foot bar, and then your right foot's coming up against your shoulder rest. You're going to bend through both knees here. Place your right hand onto the foot bar. Place your left hand behind your back. Have a nice straight back, and without moving your left leg, I want you to drive through your right leg, lengthen it all the way, and then inhale to draw it back in. Exhaling and then inhaling, keeping your hips tracking forward, nice and controlled as you press away. Exhaling and then inhaling here. Let's do 5 more like this with our hand on the foot bar. For 4, you've got 3, 2 more. Last one here. If you want to, if you feel good with your balance, you can place your right hand behind your back and continue with your scooter here. If your balance isn't that great today, you can just keep your hand onto the foot bar. Using your breath, make sure that your left leg's not moving at all. Exhale, driving away, inhaling to bend. This looks good. You've got 5 more here. You should feel your left glute engaged for 4. Your final 3 here. 2 more. And you've got your last one here. Lower your right knee down. Wrap your hands around the foot bar. I want you to press away from with the carriage so you get a nice hip flexor stretch and release. And then you're going to draw it in. And then exhaling, pressing away again. And drawing it in. 3 more like this so you get that stretch and release. For 2. And you've got your last one here. Draw the carriage all the way in. And before we change over to the other side, I'll get you a nice hamstring stretch. So we're going to straighten both legs here. Keep your hips square. Just send the carriage away with both straight legs. And then you're going to draw it up. And again, exhaling, pressing away. And then drawing it all the way up. 3 more. You've got 2. And your final one here. Nice, draw that carriage all the way in. You can either walk across the front or scoot across on the carriage. Place your foot onto the right side. You're going to place your left hand onto the foot bar, your right hand's behind your back. Let's lift your left knee off and you're going to exhale and drive out through your left leg. Make sure that you've got a nice long line from the crown of your head through to your tailbone and you're driving back through your left leg. Your right leg's nice and still. So we've got 5 more like this and 4, 3 to go, 2 more here, last one. Now if you feel comfortable, place your left hand behind your back, keep scooting your left leg in and out, exhaling and then inhaling. You've got 6 and 5, nice and controlled for 4, 3 more here, 2, and your last one. Lower your left knee down, wrap your hands around the foot bar, send the carriage away, get your nice hip flexor stretch, and then draw the carriage all the way in, exhaling, pressing away, inhaling, drawing the carriage back in. Get that stretch and release through your hip flexors, especially if you're tight or you sit down at a desk all day. You're usually quite tight through your hip flexors, so it's good to try and release them. You've got 1 more here before we come into our hamstring stretch. Draw that carriage all the way in. Lengthen both legs. You're going to send the carriage away, keeping both legs nice and straight, and then draw it back in. Hips are square. 2 more here. And you've got your last one. Nice, draw that carriage in. We're going to end with one of my favourite stretches, and that's your mermaid. So coming into a Z-sit position, you're going to place your shin, your right shin up against your shoulder rest. Your left leg is in that nice shape at the front. Your left hand's into the middle of the foot bar. On an exhale breath, let's press away. Keep your left arm straight, your left shoulder down. Inhaling, coming back through center. Exhaling, pressing away. Inhaling, coming back. On the next exhale, let's keep reaching up and over with your right arm. You're going to place your right hand onto the foot bar. Rotate your shoulders, widen your grip. Press out even further. On an inhale breath, let's start to lift our gaze, draw the carriage all the way into the stopper, and then exhaling to press away. Inhaling, lifting up with straight arms, shoulders are down. Exhaling to press away. Inhaling here. Getting that stretch and release through the back. You've got your final one here. Inhale, draw the carriage all the way into the stopper. Park your stopper. Place your right hand onto your shoulder rest. I want you to reach up and over with your left. Direct your breath into your rib cage that's closest towards your foot bar. Come back through center, and we're going to swap over to the other side. So I like to roll onto my bottom, lift up one knee at a time, place your right hand to the middle of the foot bar, your shoulders down and your arm is nice and straight. On an exhale breath, let's press away from your foot bar, reach up and over with your left arm. Inhaling, coming back through center. Exhaling, pressing away. Inhaling, coming back through center. Exhale, let's press away. Let's reach up and over with our left arm. Let's place it onto the foot bar, rotate the shoulders, widen your grip. Press out even further. And then inhaling, start to lift your gaze, draw the carriage all the way into the stopper, shoulders are down. Exhaling, reaching out nice and long. Let's start to lift the gaze, drawing the carriage all the way in. Exhaling to press away. You've got two more like this. Shoulders are down. Exhale, reaching out nice and long. You've got your last one here. Inhaling, lifting. Let's draw the carriage all the way into the stopper. Park your carriage. Place your left hand onto your shoulder rest. Reach up and over with your right. Take a nice deep belly breath directed into your right rib cage. And come back through center here. And that is your beginner reformer class. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.